Okay, Kohalayim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Wakar Kwadash. My name is Lamadia from the New York camp. I want to give double honors to those Apostle Great Millstone. Also, Shalom to the hopeful elect. So, the name of this video is going to be entitled, Thy Pomp is Brought Down to the Grave. Now, if you're not familiar, this is taken from Isaiah chapter 14, verse 11. And before I pull up Isaiah chapter 14, I want to take y'all to two videos of America, well, the national anthem being booed. One video is at a hockey game where Canadians is booing the national U.S. the national anthem, and the other video is the Toronto Raptors, like you had a brain free, so to speak. So the other video is the Toronto Raptors fans booing the national anthem. So let's start it off with that. So now let's go to the second video.
The United States continues to get booed in sports arenas throughout Canada. Today at the Toronto Raptors game, during the singing of the U.S. national anthem, this happened. Before I show the clip, can you just do us a favor and make sure you're following us, and also add the Midas Touch podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify? I'd be so grateful. The United States continues to get booed in sports arenas.
So there we go. So now let's go to Isaiah 14. And I want to begin at Isaiah 14 and 9. So it reads, Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. Now the word hell is not referencing to a place where a man's spirit goes after a person die. It's not talking to an afterlife. So the word hell just simply means the grave. So it says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee. Now who's the dead? The dead is the other nations. And is referencing to the leaders of the other nations. As we read on, we're going to find out. Now it says, even all the chief ones of the earth, the presidents, the prime ministers, the rulers of the planet earth, it had raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? That's talking about America, because America is becoming weak, or it is weak. That's why Trump is trying his best to revive this America. But no matter what this man do, this place is set to be destroyed. Now he's doing things that will be logical, but guess what? Everything is in the hands of the Most High. That's why when you read, it speaks about not verbatim that the might is not given to the strong, because you could do everything within logic, but the Most High has the final say. Like, like the Most High can have a woman that's, let's say, 5'1", 5'1" tall, knock out a man that's, let's say, 6'5", weigh over 300 pounds. You know, he could do that. Now, logically, that man should be able, you know, to win and knock her out. But is all it takes is that one lucky punch. We seen that happen, or we read about that with David and Goliath. The Most High was with David, and David took out Goliath. So Trump is doing everything he can to revive America, but this place is going down. So it says, art thou become like unto us? Because right now Trump he started a trade war. Now that could work for America benefits, or it could work for America demise. You know, but it's still a gamble. And before he could see any benefits from it, the people gonna feel the pain. And he said it out of his own mouth. The people's gonna feel a little pain. And within that window, you don't know what might happen within that window. People might, you know, start protesting. People might start, you know, losing their mind. It could start to like anarchy in areas of the country, because people at this point, people are just fed up, and they're at the point they can't make payments. They're already struggling. Like Gerald Celente always say, when the people have nothing to lose, they lose it. What do they lose? They lose their mind. So now here's the point. Isaiah 14 and 11, thy pomp is brought down to the grave. Now, the Spirit led me to look up this word pomp, because every time I read this scripture, I just read it, and you know, when I go to the word pomp, I'll just simply say, well, the word pomp means pride. But I looked into it, and this what came up on Google. Now, pomp, it says ceremony and splendid display, especially at a public event. And this is what came off of Pomp. Now, see what else I could pull up. Okay. People also asked, what is the meaning of the word pomp? And this came up. A show of magnificent splendor, the pomp of a royal ceremony. So that's what the word pomp is. Is a royal ceremony. Okay? And when the people sing the national anthem, what is it? It's a ceremony. And it's supposed to be a solemn assembly, and the people put their right hands to their chest, and then they sing, you know, that royal ceremony. So I took it to Wikipedia. I just typed in national anthem, as you see here on Wikipedia. I just wanted to see what it say. So hold up, let me get down. All right, a national anthem is a patriotic musical composition symbolizing, evoking eulogies of the history and tradition of a country or nation. So that's a ceremony. The majority of the national anthems are marches or hymns in style. So that's all we really need. Now, type in the word hymn. A religious song or poem of praise to God or a god. That's a hymn. Other words, a ceremony. That's what it is, a ceremony. Let me see what's here. What is considered? Okay, so that's what the national anthem is a ceremony. Now, let's go back to Isaiah. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave. So it's being brought down. So that's what's happening when they have these, when they having the national anthem and it's getting booed. That's the pomp being brought down to the grave. So when you have these ceremonies to salute to the American flag, it's getting booed. So it said thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, which is songs, is not the national anthem or song. The worm, hold up, Salakia. Let me bring it back down. The worm is spread under thee, and the worm covered thee. Now the worm symbolizes corrosion, because when a person die, what happened? That person's body it start to corrode and get eaten by parasites. So that's what's happening to America. Now it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground with this weakened the nations? But thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. And Lucifer symbolized the king of Babylon. It's not talking about Satan. It's talking about it's referencing towards the king of Babylon. And America is modern day Babylon. When you read about daughter of Babylon, that's talking about America. So it says, morning, son of the morning. And just so happened, this video, okay, this account here happened February 1st. That was on a Saturday. Let me just confirm it. There you go. So it took place on a Saturday. And then when we was out there in camp, I noticed a bright star near the moon. And I'm sure other brothers noticed it too. I noticed certain brothers kept looking at it, thinking it could possibly be a chariot. And I just happened to look it up. Let me see something. Venus near the moon. Okay, I'm gonna click this one. Okay, February 1st. And that's exactly what we seen. We seen the moon, and above it was a bright star. Now knowing that's Venus. And it says bright star next to the moon on the 1st of February. Venus and Saturn. Here's what happened for the rest of the month. Let's go to another one. And the spirit, you know, been having Isaiah 14 come up a lot, because that's the time we live in it. And the spirit been having Apostle Tarky bringing up the cruel Lord being Trump, the king of Babylon. Planet alignment 2025 crescent moon. Venus light up the night skies. Crescent moon and Venus light up the night sky. And when you look up the planet Venus, Venus is also known as the morning star and the evening star. So also Lucifer, yeah, and that symbolizes the morning star or the evening star going down, the end of Esau's day, and us entering into a new day. And Yahweh Shah, he's gonna be the new morning star, and he's gonna issue in the new day. So how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? So Esau is referenced as a fallen star from the sky. This is son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground with this weakened the nations? But thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into the heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. Now, the stars of the Most High is Israel. There's many references in the scriptures of Israel as stars. Now it says, I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. And it says, I will ascend above the heights of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. And that's Esau. And you see Trump Trump is a fucking narcissist. And it says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Now hell talking about the grave, meaning they're going to be destroyed. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man? There it goes, showing you is a man. I'm typing the man. Is this the man? And you know what? Jacob's called Esau the man. So that's Lucifer, that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. So that's all I want from that. Now let's go to Jeremiah. Well, Jeremiah. Give me 1 second. Go to Jeremiah. The point is on 8, but I'm going to start at 1. Read down. It says, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, against them that dwell in the midst of them, that rise up against me, a destroying wind. Now, what's that destroying wind? The destroying wind is the impact from nuclear missiles. And I will send unto Babylon furnace. Now, you add oxygen to fire, what does that do? Increase the fire. So these fanners are the other nations shooting missiles on America. Now, so those are the fanners that should fan her and should empty her land. For in the day of trouble, they should be against her round about. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. Against him that lifted up himself in his brigandine. And the word brigandine means pride. Let me confirm it. Let me just double check. So I'm right. I just want to confirm it. Hey, it says bring it down. Okay, it goes in to armor. Interesting. Let me see what it says here. So that also goes into Esau's military. It says there you go. Brigadine. Sarayan. Sarayan. Armor. There you go. So yeah, hey, good thing I looked it up. So let me read it again. Against him that bended, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifted up himself in his brigadine. That's his brigadine, his armor, his defense. You know, also going into the military. Now it says, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. The host is the army. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans. The Chaldeans is America. What was the Chaldeans known for? For their witchcraft. And the word witchcraft, the word witch goes back to the word Wicca, and craft means skilled. So when you combine the words together, it means a skilled soothsayer or a skilled sorcerer. And that's what Esau is. He's a high witch. Now it says, and they that are thrust through in her streets. For Israel have not been forsaken, no Judah of his power, of the Lord of hosts, though their land were filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. So Israel has not been forsaken, because right now the Most High is dealing with the elect of Israel. And when you read in Ezekiel, it speaks about a small sanctuary. So the Most High is only working with a small sanctuary of Israel, and that is the elect. Now it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Recompense means righteous, not righteous anger, judgment, payback. So recompense means payback. And it says, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nation had drunken of her wine. It was the wine of Esau's philosophy, the Western way of living, the new way of living. Now it says, wherefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. Now, what's a balm? A balm is something you use to heal. And Trump said the people is going to feel the pain from this trade war, because price is going to rise. And it says, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. And that's what Trump trying to do, is heal Babylon. He's trying to bring a balm to Babylon's wounds, but it's not going to work. Now it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one to his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, our power. And I'm gonna stop it there. And let me. This is Ecclesiastes. I'm gonna start at 9 and 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, no device, no knowledge, no wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. I return and so under the sun, that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. And this what Trump gonna find out. You know, The Most High don't care about. You could have the greatest plan in the world, but if it's not approved by the Most High, it doesn't mean anything. So it says, the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill. But time and chance happen to them all. Esau had his time. Now his time is to be taken down. Now it's time for Israel to come into power and rule in righteousness. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fish that are taken in an evil net. Because Esau thinks he's going to rule forever, but his time is up. Apostle Tahar always bring up, what he typed in on Google. I forget the exact wording, but he mentioned how long the empire rule. And I believe it came out to 250 years. And he bring out the point that America ruled for 249 years. So Esau had his time. Now Esau have his time to go down. So it said, for man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare. So are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them. Suddenly means what? Unexpectedly. So this is going to happen unexpectedly for Esau. But the elect going to see it coming, because we watching. We measuring the prophecy and the time to come. Let's go to Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so coming as a thief in the night. And Yahweh Shah is coming as a thief to take everything and to destroy. And it says in the night, because of the end of Esau's rule. And Yahweh Shah is bringing in a new day. And it says, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. And that's what they're looking for. Peace and safety. Making America great again. Because what if everything that Trump is doing worked out? People will live more in safety. They'll live more in peace. They don't have to worry about financial problems. They'll feel more secured. In fact, let me show you what the word secure means. Because the word secure, when you look it up, it means without care. It's not a bad word. But let me pull it up. Secure definition. Hold up. Try that again. Secure definition.
Here's the definition of secure. Fixed or fastened so as not to give way, become loose, or be lost.
Now let's go into the etymology for the Latin. See, set without cura, care. That's what it means. Without care. So to be in security or secure, that means you're without care. If you're working with bodyguards, you ain't got to worry about nobody rolling up on you. So you more at peace in mind, because you're secure. You don't got, if you have, let's say, expensive jewelry on, you have an expensive car, you don't have to worry about certain things because you're secure. You without care because you have bodyguards. You see the president driving around, they secure. They without care. They don't have to worry about outside threat. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me bring up a scripture that comes to mind for the word secure. Secure or security. Go to Apocrypha chapter 5 verse 1. Or is it 7? Okay, perfect. So this is Sirach chapter 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly should the wrath of the Lord come forth. Again, the word suddenly means unexpected. And then it says, and in thy security, security means without care. When you unaware, that's when the Most High is gonna make his move. Thou should be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So that's the word secure means, without care. Now let's go back to Ecclesiastes 9. It says, Ecclesiastes 9 and 12, for man also knoweth not his time. No, matter of fact, I've read that already. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, that's when they in their security, without care. Then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So that's what's about to happen. Destruction. This is Psalms 147. I'm going to start at 8. Who covereth the heavens with clouds? Who prepareth rain for the earth? Who maketh grass to grow upon the mountains? He giveth to the beast, excuse me. He giveth to the beast his food, and to the young ravens which cry. Who does this? The Most High. Meaning the Most High is in control of everything. Now it says, he delighteth not in the strength of the horse. He taketh not pleasure in the legs of men. The Lord taketh pleasure in them that fear him, and those that hope in his mercy. And so that's everything is in control of the Most High. And we're looking for America's demise, because when this place goes down, Israel rises in power under our Lord Yahweh Shah through the elect. So Lord willing, this video is edifying. I'm gonna say call Liam Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Wakak Wadash. Until next time, Shalom.